In this one on how to be an astronomer, I'm going to show you how to make an observing log and how to take the notes for the observing log. You do not necessarily have to do this one. If you don't want to do this one, that's fine. You can just watch all the other videos I previously made and you've got all the knowledge you need. But the observing log allows you to show others what you've learned. I'm going to show you 3 different ways. I'm going to show you 1 on PC, 2 on mobile, and 3 in a notebook like this one. Now, I'm getting this information on how to take these from the Astronomical League's observing program, the Universe Sampler, which pretty much all their observing programs have that same style of log that I'm going to show you. Here's this part. Now I'll show you real quick theirs, and I'm going to talk about the 2 different ways of how you can do it also. I basically took and made an adaptation of theirs to some extent. Let me switch you to the other camera I have here. Okay, here we go, guys. You can quite make it out, but up here toward the top, you have the object name. You got right ascension, declination, constellation, name, date and time, power, filter, transparency, seeing, latitude, longitude. Now the transparency and seeing, you don't have to write those down, but you can find the information for that online. You can look up their website. You can probably look it up on other places of that. Like, look it up as astronomy, transparency, or astronomy seeing listings. Then you've got whether in theirs you have a low power and a high power. This is looking through your eyepiece on your telescope or binoculars observing device. Then you've got a little bit of a description that you can put down here. And you're going to be using the equatorial coordinate system on this one. You've got the right ascension and declination, which are part of the equatorial coordinates. Now, still use your hand measurements because they're really handy, but compare them up to your equatorial coordinates. Now, the other system that they came up with was like this. It's basically just a chart. It's got all the same stuff. Except you do not have on these the equatorial coordinate system on these. But you could easily add it. You could easily just go and build a program and create it on there and add it in. And it'd be no problem. That's theirs. Now, what I did, I bought this notebook for like $5 at Walmart. But it's just a regular notebook. You can buy the whatever price the notebooks are. I got this one because I liked that it had the bookmark in it, and the cover looks pretty cool. As an astronomy notebook, it looks pretty cool. I really liked the look of it. But what I did is I labeled up here, I put in the top, I put my object name, I put my right ascension, declination, I put my constellation. Then I combined name, date, and time together, but that there is your name plus then the date, the time, and all that when you made the observation. Then I put in here instrument, power, and filters. I put that together as one. Filters would be like planetary filters or star filters or anything of that sort. not star filters in the sense of camera star filters. I am talking about telescope filters. Filters that take out certain bits of light that can see in like the infrared spectrum or different things like that you can specifically buy to attach to the eyepiece. That's what I'm talking about. And then you've got the latitude, and then I put over here my longitude, and then I put transparency and seeing, both marked in a 1 to 10 and 1 to 5. And that's pretty much it, other than that I added a little circle up here. I took a circle template and drew a circle of where the eyepiece would be. I cut out the low power and high power. I just said, you've already got it labeled in the power of the eyepiece. Like if you got a 6mm, obviously it's going to be a higher power eyepiece. But if you've got like 40mm, it's going to be a lower power. So you're obviously going to know that. And then down here, I didn't write down description on here, but I'll put my description here, or I can come over here on the other page and put description and then just do the next one here and do the same thing over and over. This one is basically a one that costs you nothing. You don't need a PC, you don't need a printer, you don't need anything. You literally can make these for really cheap. You can buy paper, you can whatever you want to do. You can do it in a ring binder or anything.